2027 election, Arewa group speaks on Tinubu's chances. I know that they are already agitating that Tinubu is not giving them attention this time around, and possibly in the next election they are not going to support him. That is what they have been saying. So let's understand what is happening now. Agitations in the north aimed at blocking Tinubu in 2027. So it means that they are already working to see that Tinubu does not come back to 2027. Some of them have been saying it because the Muslim ticket, they think they are not getting enough. They think it's not favoring them. They thought with Muslim ticket, Tinubu will just cut Nigeria into half and dash them. But that is probably not what is happening. But will anyone ever be satisfied in politics and even in Nigeria? That is it. Muslim ticket is not paying them. That is their position. So the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, has raised serious concerns regarding the ongoing agitations in the north since the assumption of power by President Bola Tinubu's administration in 2023. So the President General of the AYCF, Shettima, attributed the agitations to desperation by a section of the northern political elite who are allegedly plotting to prevent President Tinubu from seeking re-election in 2027. Shettima said there is a deliberate effort by certain politicians in the north to set unrealistic and unattainable standards for the Tinubu administration with the aim of discrediting the government and swaying public opinion against President Tinubu. So this will not be Igbo now, because before they will say na Igbo. So this is a northern group now. So this AYCF is probably an APC group supporting Tinubu in the north, because AYCF before now have not been partisan, but now have become partisan now. So they are trying to tell Tinubu now that a group is agitating to make sure it doesn't go by 2027 because of certain levels of unsatisfaction. Shettima said there's a deliberate effort by certain politicians in the north to set a realistic and unattainable standard for Tinubu administration with the aim of discrediting the government and swaying public opinion against President Tinubu. This campaign of vilification and destabilization is reportedly part of a broader strategy to weaken President Tinubu's support base in the north, with Minister of State Defense Bello Muhammad Matawale being singled out as a primary target. Bello Matawale has been targeting the north, told the, what do they call them? The Northern Elders Forum that they either support Tinubu or quit. That is it. Bello Matawale was very harsh on the north, and the north, or rather the Northern Elders Forum under the leadership of Hakim Baba Ahmed is trying to chicken out of the matter, saying they support Tinubu or they are not part of the group that are not supporting Tinubu. So the continuous attacks on key allies of President Tinubu, such as Matawale, are part of a broader scheme to destabilize the government and prevent Tinubu's potential re-election for a second term. The AYCF views these actions as desperate attempts by power seekers to halt the administration's progress and reverse its anti-corruption effort. So this government now will say it's fighting corruption. Where is Beta Edu? All the people that they have, all the politicians that have been indicted, where are they? But if it is people in social media, if it is Nigerians in the social space, they will judge the matter in just 3 days, and then they would have come to conclusion, just like they did the case of Bobrisky and they did the case of Cubana chief priest. So that is what is happening. So AYCF is now coming to alert Tinubu that the section of the northern group are coming out to destabilize Tinubu's government, targeting Bello Matawale and ensuring Tinubu does not get 2027 election. So what I would say, now AYCF is trying to call that a desperate move to discredit Tinubu's government. And then the comment section, somebody saying this northern people they are only about divide and conquer. Bunch of leeches contributing nothing to Nigeria other than depending on oil from the south. Okay. And another say my northern brothers anywhere una come across any comment against the North with Yoruba, please know it is Igbo's people impersonating with Yoruba names. Hausa, Fulani, and Yorubas, we are brothers, can you imagine? And sisters, Igbos are our common adversary that we must jointly tackle until they repent and amend their ways of life and become truer bona fide Nigerians and embrace that fully reintegrated into Nigeria back as given to them on a platter of gold after Biafra War. Can you imagine? That is what Jimo Fatai is saying. So the brothers Abi and that they don't tell us you are a very big fool, you don't understand what you're saying. Okay, and another Yoruba person here is applauding that is correct. The Fulanis and the Yorubas are brothers and sisters. We can see how your brothers and sisters are going. That is it. The whole of Arabians are teaching Israel lessons and are equally receiving bigger lessons. Yoruba tribe will sink into abyss in future for plotting against God's children. Where is the common sense in your comment now, Haba? Some people are seen as wise until they open their mouth. Nigerians are using sentiment on their rulers, and if Tinubu becomes the worst president on earth, some people will allow him to complete 8 years. Okay, is it mandatory that incompetent being must complete 8 years? Vote Tinubu out. APC don't want to complete their tenure. That's what you say, you know. So obviously they were dismissed because it belongs. Okay, so it's talking about some soldiers that were dismissed. People are dying of starvation, yet the political vagabonds are already scheming for 2027. Nigeria is a theater of political lunatics, not be lie. Shettima, appointment seeker via noise making. Tinubu is just less than a year into the 4 years tenure. Yes, and you are out of your wholesome idle-mindedness in talking on 2027 election. Did Tinubu consult you? This is how you useless, foul-brained, lazy, self-acclaimed politicians go about to wake trouble from sleep. I therefore advise you to go look for what to be doing for self-sustenance. Not be politics. Tinubu is just less than 1 year, about 11 months into his tenure, and you are here talking about 2027. Did he invite you? Did he tell you that he's looking for information or help? That is it. You just wake up trouble from nowhere and you think you will get recognition. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So thank you for listening. That is Shettima of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum talking about a northern group destabilizing Tinubu's government to prevent him for 2027. This is a very typical case of lip service coming from a northerner.